I didn't think I had a signal, but I do see the... well, I did have a signal. Let's see that... I do have a signal, and it's on, but the sound is not on.
हरमन जी की रिपोर्ट यहाँ पर बिल्कुल तैयार है. हरमन जी आ जाओ.
थैंक यू सो मच ट्रैफिक का हाल ये है कि बर्नबी में ईस्ट बाउंड किंग्सवे पे एक्सीडेंट है ईस्ट 12th एवेन्यू और 14th एवेन्यू के दरमियान. वैंकूवर में नॉर्थ बाउंड बाउंड्री रोड और फर्स्ट एवेन्यू पे भी एक एक्सीडेंट. सरी में ईस्ट बाउंड हाईवे 10 पे भी एक एक्सीडेंट 144th स्ट्रीट से पहले. ट्रैफिक यहाँ पे भी स्लो. मैसीडन ऑन ट्रैफिक डेल्टा की तरफ जाती हुई क्लियर. नॉर्थ बाउंड ट्रैफिक रिचमंड की तरफ जाती हुई 17 ओवरपास तक पैक्ड अप. साउथ बाउंड एलेक्स प्रिजर्व ब्रिज पे मेंटेनेंस का काम चल रहा है और ट्रैफिक वेस्टमिंस्टर हाईवे ओवरपास तक पैक्ड अप. नॉर्थ बाउंड ट्रैफिक रिचमंड की तरफ जाती हुई ट्रैफिक ईस्ट वेस्ट कनेक्टर पे नंबर 7 रोड से पहले ट्रैफिक स्लो. पटोला ब्रिज की ट्रैफिक बिल्कुल क्लियर. आयन वर्कर्स मेमोरियल ब्रिज ईस्ट बाउंड ट्रैफिक वैंकूवर की तरफ जाती हुई बाउंड्री रोड से लिन वैली रोड के बाद तक पैक्ड अप और वेस्ट बाउंड ट्रैफिक इस समय क्लियर. पोर्टमैन ब्रिज पे इस समय ईस्ट बाउंड जो ट्रैफिक है हाईवे 1 की वो इस समय थोड़ी सी स्लो और वेस्ट बाउंड ट्रैफिक क्लियर. स्टूडियो के बाहर का टेम्परेचर इस वक्त है 14 डिग्री. रात का टेम्परेचर लोएस्ट 8 डिग्री रहेगा. कल का टेम्परेचर हाईएस्ट 10 डिग्री तक होगा और संडे का हाईएस्ट टेम्परेचर 11 डिग्री रहेगा. सैटरडे और संडे हल्की बारिश होती रहेगी. और ट्रैफिक रिपोर्ट को स्पॉन्सर किया है इनकॉर्प ने. प्लास्टिक बेवरेज कंटेनर्स घर पर पाइल अप हो रहे हैं तो इनको रिटर्न इट एक्सप्रेस पर लाइन. ना कोई सॉर्टिंग ना लाइन अप और रिफंड आपकी ऑनलाइन अकाउंट में. साइन अप एट returnit.com.ca एक्चुअली. नेक्स्ट ट्रैफिक अपडेट 5:35 पे. तब तक के लिए हरमन शेखों को इजाजत दें.
What channel is that? 89.9. What is it? I can't even see. It's so filthy. I just had the car detailed. They sure didn't do a very good job, did they? And Christina's right. My God,
All right. So एक बार फिर से आप सबका स्वागत है इस रिपोर्ट के साथ. Thank you very much, मैम. इतनी अच्छी खासी रिपोर्ट के लिए. So कहने का मतलब ये है कि आप सभी इस टाइम पर हो सकते हैं वेले हो, but still अगर आप ड्राइव कर रहे हैं तो ड्राइव करते करते अपने दिमाग की बत्ती जरा ऑन कीजिएगा क्योंकि आपसे एक सवाल पूछने वाला हूँ. सवाल ये है, ये पिछले 1 साल से जब से कोविड शुरू हुआ है, जब से महामारी शुरू हुई है, आप यूं समझ लीजिए कि सबने ये समझना शुरू कर दिया कि भाई घर में जितने बुजुर्ग जितने मेंबर्स हैं वो सभी एक किस्म के डॉक्टर्स बने हुए हैं. वो सभी हकीम वैद बने हुए हैं. सब एक ही बात बोलते हैं, भाई अपनी इम्यूनिटी स्ट्रांग करो, अपनी इम्यूनिटी स्ट्रांग करो. विच इज राइट. आई डू अंडरस्टैंड. आई टेक दैट पॉइंट. बट सवाल यहां पर यह है जो आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम या इम्यून सिस्टम आपके नजरिए से कैसे ज्यादा बूस्ट हो सकता है? चलो मैं इसको और सिंपल कर देता हूं. आपके मुताबिक इम्यून सिस्टम सिर्फ कुछ खाने से ही बूस्ट होगा या फिर कुछ और भी हमारे लाइफस्टाइल में इंक्लूड होना चाहिए जिससे इम्यून सिस्टम बढ़ जाना चाहिए? यह सवाल है. ठीक है, बहुत सिंपल सवाल है कि इम्यून सिस्टम सिर्फ खाने से बढ़ता है या फिर हमारे लाइफस्टाइल को थोड़ा सा और तब्दील करना पड़ेगा, कुछ चेंज करना पड़ेगा उसमें या कुछ इंक्लूड करना पड़ेगा. आप सबके जवाबों का मैं यहां इंतजार करूंगा. एक नंबर है, वहां पर अपने जवाब जरूर दीजिएगा 604-591-9311 पर. दैट 604-591-9311 पर आप सबके जवाबों का मैं इंतजार करूंगा. और फिलहाल के लिए गाना आपके लिए छोड़ के जा रहा हूं जबरदस्त हिट्स में. इट्स अ फुट टॉपिंग नंबर लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. कमिंग अप नेक्स्ट इज from the album Bannare.
What kind of a radio is this anyway? I bought this car for $400 from my late ex. And I still, what is that? Anybody know what kind of a radio this is? It's an aftermarket. It's not a Toyota radio. I think I want to get a better stereo system. There's the power thing. The button is all broken off. Where is it? There. Oh, it's a Clarion. Clarion radio. I've never videoed it. I love the music. You ever go to a Punjabi wedding? Oh man, the food is delicious. Watch out, they smuggle booze in their cars. They drink a saw this radio close up. I've had it since the summer of 2015. I bought it. Sold my Mustang. Ended up with this crap. Whatever. I don't care. It's a good car. It was manufactured in Canada. I don't care what I drive, as long as it could be a golf cart for all I care. But I can't take a golf car in the King George. There's no grandfather clause. No grandfather clause on the golf course, but not on the King George Boulevard in Surrey, British Columbia. You know, the grandfather clause. That's a key word when you're selling golf carts. I love this music. I mean, if you live in Surrey, you're going to eat a lot of curry. You just go to any church, not church, they're called temple. Just go to the temple, you're welcome. You just make sure you've got shoes on your feet and you take them off. If you come in barefoot, you're right at home. And ladies, there's a whole box of handkerchiefs that you put over on your head. You've got to show respect. Show respect to the God, right? Everybody has a God. Some people have different God than other people. But it's a holy book. In a Sikh temple, it's a holy book. And you got the women sit on one side. The women sit on one side and the men sit on the other. And the boys sit with their dads and the girls sit with their moms. The gender, different genders. Now, I don't know where the transgender people, or the LGBTQ, that's a no-no, I guess, but, you know, we're modern now. It's 2021, COVID, it's still COVID 2020. It's an ongoing thing. This is page 2, 2021. It's page 2. Page 1 is 2020. That's when it began. And I've had word today not to get that Pfizer vaccine. It's a young man who's working in Manila. Not Manila. In the Philippines. I don't know what city he was in. I simply called to get my ink. Make sure my printer was updated and my Insta ink shipment would come on the 29th of April. But he told me all kinds of stories about where he lives and how he would give anything to come to Canada. He wants to come to Canada. He wants to go anywhere and be a Canadian citizen. His mother's in San Diego, so she just had the Moderna vaccine, and he said no side effects. So that's good news. That's very good news. But he also wanted to come to Canada, and I don't know about that. I don't know if I could sponsor somebody from the Philippines to come to Canada. I don't even know the guy, but I told him to email his resume just in case. But Canada is such a big country, we can sure use more population. Did you know there's 45 million people in the Philippines and that there's 7,050 islands there? That's a pretty big country. That's why there's 45 million. Canada doesn't have 45 million people, do they? What's the population of Canada? Well, you learn a lot when you have a printer in your house and it's Hewlett-Packard, and then you go to your Microsoft Windows, you phone Microsoft for support, and you talk to the people in other countries, you know. But in the meantime, I got a call from, where was it, Latvia. These are spam calls. I got one from Latvia, one from Moldova, and another spam call came in from, I don't know, Bucharest. No, Albania. I got a spam call from Albania. And I don't know, tomorrow might be all these other different countries I've never been to. I have to get out my globe, the world globe, and take a look. And so I'm enjoying this Punjabi radio program on channel, what channel is that? 89.1. I think it's AM. I'm not sure. Oh no, maybe it's FM. I can't find out where the FM is. Isn't that strange? I don't like this radio. The keys are so small. I mean, it's nice and compact. It's a very expensive aftermarket type radio where you go to Future Shop, or not Future Shop, but you go to Visions and you get a new one put in. But you could buy one at an auto record too. I could buy an original OEM Toyota radio. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe something a little more modern and have it installed. I'll buy one at the auto record. I know a guy out in Abbotsford. I can buy one. He's Punjabi, by the way, and I know a lot of Punjabi people because my husband and I, my late husband, one of my late husbands, we owned an auto body shop, and I used to go and get parts for the cars that we repaired. I worked in an office by day, and I put the kids to bed, and then I'd go out at the back of the house, and I'd get right in there and do auto body work, you know, and get my nails. I never had long nails like that, you know, like this. No, painted nails? Oh, look at it. I haven't been since, that's how much my nails grew since the 31st of January. Isn't that ugly? Yeah. I mean, I never thought that I'd have nails like that one day. But hey, if I went to India, that's what all the Indian women love nails like that. That's their style. You know, look at it, they're all broken off, and I have to let them grow out now. Give them a break. Give my poor hands a break. My hard-working hands. They did a lot of work, these hands, over the years. Look at them. All wrinkled up. Hard work. They did lots of work, my hands. It looks like it's the Rocky Mountains, my hands, but I have white skin. That's what happens when you get old. My white skin looks so ugly, I think, but anyway, I can't help how I was born. That's the way I was born, and that's the way my mother and father, I guess, God created me. He created all children, so, you know, I can't be, see, there's people there. I don't like filming people, but gee whiz, they'll think they might shoot me with a gun if they think I'm taking pictures of them, and they don't know I'm just talking away, listening to Punjabi music like everyone else. It's not very busy here, I can tell you. And look at all the cars, though. Every spot is taken. It's Friday, and really things haven't changed much at this superstore. That's the grocery store, and that's the bank, one of the banks. I don't deal with that bank. I don't know why, but I'm not French. Usually French, you know, what do they call them? Quebecois French. The French Canadians whose ancestors came from France. And they speak a different kind of French. They speak Quebecois. Quebecois French. That's what our Prime Minister speaks. Quebecois. And there's the Dollarama. That place is good. That used to be Big Pet Smart place. They moved out and Dollarama moved in. And then the Fido store is right beside the Dollarama. But my sales rep, she's gone. She went for the day. She only works until 4 p.m. So I think she's gone for the day. I don't even know what time it is, but anyway, this is our favorite little mall because it's 5 minutes from our house, and that's where you go if you like chicken. See that place right over there? What's called Swiss Chalet. It's taken over by a new management now, but they still keep the same menu that my Aunt Evelyn liked. She took my children to the Swiss chalet, when they went to Toronto, all by themselves, all across Canada. Alexander and Christina went to have dinner with Aunt... oh, no, that was another time. I sent them down there to visit Grandma, and on a bus, and they went all across Canada by themselves. What an adventure. And they were so young. 15, age 15 and age 10 or 11, I guess. I think Stevie was, he was just, I had two little ones here, and then I sent the kids from Vancouver all the way to Toronto on the bus. pretty good, eh? For a poor woman with her lawyer took all of her money and put it in her bank. Gail Raffanel, she took all my money and put it in her bank from the sale of my property. Can you believe it? She put it in her bank account. So I had a big resentment there, boy, for years. And she doled out the money to me, $100 a month. What a gift. She said, you just stay on welfare with 4 kids. She told me, what do you want? She said, they're going to kick me out of my office. She came right to my house. She said, she started crying. I said, why would you take my money and put it in your bank account when that's my money? She said, you just stay on welfare. I need help to get my business started. She was in the West End. I think she's still down there. As a matter of fact, I did phone her when I was registered in this legal secretarial course, and I phoned her, and I thought maybe she'll give me a job. She owes me money as an apprentice secretary. And I phoned her, and she heard my voice, and she said, what do you want? And click, she crammed the phone down. See, I gave her a start in life with her new business, young lawyer, and then she slammed the phone down. She didn't want to help me on doing a legal secretarial course. I often wonder, maybe she burned my house down. You never know. There's all kinds of wacko people in the world. But that's just the way it goes. I can't slam her and criticize her, but gee whiz, you know, she should have at least sent me a letter and apologized. My son died in that fire. That's the least she could have done, was to give me a sympathy card, and she didn't. She didn't care. She was too stressed out getting her business started. But I forgive you, Gail Raffanel. You're much younger than me. You probably never went on to have 4 children or get married. Who knows what you did. But I do forgive you, and I do think about you ever so often, because those children became adults. The money you took away from my children, they grew up and they wanted to know what happened, why you did that to their mother, when their mother was struggling to feed 4 children. Yes, I got a job, and yes, I went to secretarial school. But you took the money and the food out of my children's mouths. Okay? And that, you know, you should make amends to me for that. Or what are you going to do? Sue me for slander? Yeah, right. Do it. Try it. That's not fair what you did to me, because you caused me an awful lot of stress. And, you know, sometimes we have trouble forgiving people when they've done wrong things to us. That was many years ago. At least 40 years ago. That's a long time ago. But the Canadian government came down to my home. We had a beautiful home at the Sojourn Housing Project in Vancouver, across the road from Denman Mall. That's where the lawyer came to visit me. And the government came down with their cameras, and we were allowed to move into that beautiful co-op at Denman and Nelson. Where was it? Denman and Nelson.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
and my address was Nelson Street then. But it was brand new, newly built housing co-op. And the government had given them the money to build that 5-story building, I guess. It's old now, it's 40 years old, but it was brand new when I moved in with 4 children. And there was a master bedroom, but only 1 bathroom. It was low-cost housing, that's what it was. But to me, oh my God, it was so nice. Well, the lawyer gave me $1,000. It was enough to buy a little apartment freezer from the sale of the house. I bought 1 freezer, and that's all the money she gave me cash, because she said the welfare won't let you have any more money. She decided how she was going to spend my money, and then she doled it out to me at $100 a month. That's how I got the money to buy an apartment-sized freezer. Isn't it funny how life goes? But here I was, struggling single mom. And at the time I wasn't going to school, so I went to the government and I said, can you please help me out here? I'm going through a divorce. I just broke up with my second husband rather, and I'm on my own. I need help to feed 4 children. I'm sure my grandfather, Alexander Skeen, had problems when his wife died, accidentally, and left him with 7 children to feed. And everybody had to chip in and get a job, and or work, and or listen to Big Sister, because there were 3 little ones that they were there to take care of a 7-year-old, and there was a 5-year-old, my mother, and then there was a little baby 2 years old, like Tanya was when I gave her up for adoption. But, it's very, very big responsibility, children. And the family unit is very important to me. It's very important that families stay together and help one another. That's what I'm all about. Me, and I'll be 70. I'm 76 years old. I hope nobody thinks I'm filming them. And see, there's a couple of security guards. They do security. They might come over here and question me, but they better have a mask on, because I'm a senior who hasn't had a shot. I don't want to point the camera at them. Their backs are turned. Okay, then they can't sue me. I know my brother said he sued somebody in Sudbury because him and his buddy were sitting on the begging for food. And it was in Sudbury someplace, and a newspaper reporter came along and filmed him. Well, he went to the newspaper and the media, and he said, I'm going to sue you. How dare you take my picture? My brother didn't like his picture taken. All my kids thought it was so funny, and one of my kids took his picture. She finally got a picture of Uncle Dale. Oh my God, poor Dale. I feel so sad about my 2 brothers. They died, But, gee whiz. I'm listening to the Punjabi. Look. Punjabi.
20 Corolla lease karo at $61 per week and no money down. Janvi 2020 Camry lease karo as low as $82 per week and no money down on approved credit. Je Canada ਵਿੱਚ ਨਵੇਂ ਆਏ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਕੋਲ high credit approvals ਲਈ
Punjabi?
ਹਾਂਜੀ
Anji, ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਹੋਰ ਦੱਸੋ
What language do you talk?
ਪੰਜਾਬੀ
I was learning Punjabi when 35 years ago. Sikh Temple, Ross Street, Vancouver. I was learning how to speak. Can I put you in my video?
Yeah, sure.
Hi. Acha. South Africa. I listen to the new Punjabi radio program. You understand Punjabi?
ਅਦਰਕ 99 ਸੈਂਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਪਾਉਂਡ ਅਤੇ ਪਾਲਕ ਦੀਆਂ 2 ਗੁੱਛੀਆਂ 1 ਹੋਣਾ ਹਟ ਨੂੰ
ਸਾਊਥ ਸਰੀ ਦੇ ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣੋ ਸਰੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਫ੍ਰੀ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਦੀ 96 ਅਤੇ 128 ਵਾਲੀ ਲੋਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਸ਼ਾਨਦਾਰ ਡੀਲਸ ਦੇ ਫੈਨ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਖੁਸ਼ਖਬਰੀ ਹੈ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਡੀਲਸ ਹੁਣ ਫ੍ਰੀडम ਦੀ ਗ੍ਰੈਂਡ ਵਿਊ ਕਾਰਨਰ
They said that there are new deals at the 98 and 120.
Do you listen to that channel?
No, not really. We don't have a car.
You don't have a car? How come?
We students.
I paid $400 for this car. $400. When did you come here to Canada?
Last year?
You just came from India now.
Yeah.
From India, and you speak English, right?
Yeah, from India, we're from Punjab.
You came from Punjab province, right? Yeah, I know. I know lots of Punjabi people. We used to have a business. And so is that your husband or your boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
Okay, so you didn't get married. I thought you were supposed to get married and have babies and stuff. No, not anymore.
Not yet.
Not anymore. No, you're too young, right? Yeah, because I'm videotaping you. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Is that okay? No. No. Okay. I didn't really video tell you. Do you speak English? Yeah. Where are you staying? You stay with your friends and that?
Yeah, I stay with my friends.
Yeah. And your husband, your boyfriend, he's okay, right? You can find work? What's it like here when you travel? I was just making a video for my kids.